Now, let us have a look at what is generative AI and some of its use cases. So, generative AI, in order to answer what exactly is generative AI, or the best example would be to ask AWS itself, explain us generative AI and some of its use cases. So, I've taken the base model Titan Text G1, which is a text generation model provided by AWS itself, answer this question. It's given a pretty recent answer that generative AI refers to systems that are capable of creating new content or artifacts from scratch. And it includes tasks like text generation, image synthesis, music composition, and video editing. So it uses deep learning models like we saw in the previous section. And it is a branch of artificial intelligence that focuses on creating models or algorithms that can simulate or generate new data, simulating the process of natural generation. Some of the popular examples include Cloud, Gemini, ChatGPT, and Bard. We've already seen what is the definition of model. It is a combination of algorithms and trained data. Let us look at some of the basic terminologies associated with a text completion inference. So, a prompt is simply the input that is provided to the model, and completion would be the output that is generated by the model, or in other words, predicting the next word that would occur in the sequence given a particular prefix word. This whole process of generating model text is referred to as inference. Now, foundation models are also known as large language models. There are other kinds of foundation models that we'll have a look in a short while as well. Some of the examples of LLMs include GPT provided by OpenAI, OPT provided by Meta, Palm provided by Google. Now, these foundation models are pre-trained on vast amounts of unlabeled data, and they can provide multiple tasks without task-specific training. Let us see what is the advantage that foundation models provide over traditional ML. Earlier, what we used to have was that if we wanted to do a text generation use case, a summarization deployment, a Q&A deployment, or a chat bot deployment, we would have to train the model separately for each of such use cases. Now, foundation models came with this particular advantage that it eliminated the need for separate models for each of these tasks. Thus, it reduced the reliance on labeled data for training, as we would see that it uses unlabeled data for training. Thus, it is more flexible and adaptable to various use cases. Some of the popular foundation models that are out there include GPT-4o, which is the latest one provided by OpenAI, GPT-3, DALL-E for image generation, Bloom by Big Science provided by Hugging Face, Palm provided by Google, OPT provided by Meta, Jurassic provided by AI21 Labs, Stable Diffusion provided by Stability AI. Now, let us head over to the console and have a look at the text generation model in action. First of all, we'll head over to our AWS account. If you don't have one, just register for one. And then we'll head over to the Bedrock service. I'll click on Get Started. In order to start using the Amazon Bedrock service, we will have to request model access, wherein we'll have to provide our details for requesting the models. So as you can see that most of these models I have been granted access to. Note that I'm in the North Virginia region. So let us head over to the playground and try out a model and try asking it, what is generative AI? So I'm going to use Titan Text G1 Express, which is a text generation model provided by AWS itself. I'm going to clear this example and I'm going to ask, what is generative AI? We can see that it gave us an answer. It'll give us a different answer each time. The generative AI is a branch of artificial intelligence that uses algorithms to create new content, such as images, text, music, and video based on patterns and data. It is often used in fields such as art, music, and natural language processing, create unique and personalized experiences. Now, in the following videos, we'll have a look at most of these configurations and a demo into how generative AI works exactly. See you in the next video.